It's crazy even thinking about it now that is something that really, it got to me, and it made me really sad. Hey mamas, welcome back to the Boss Mom Club. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I hope you stay around. My name is Khadijah, and I'm on a mission to help 1 million moms ditch overwhelm using productivity and self-care so that they can conquer motherhood as a boss mom. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing all about my journey into mompreneurship. So if you don't know, a mompreneur is when you're a mom and an entrepreneur. And my story, it's been a long journey to get to where I am today. And when I say my mission is to help 1 million moms who are overwhelmed, stressed out, not thinking that they can achieve motherhood, or thinking that they can't start a business or can't be happy. So many people, ask, well, how are you doing that? Isn't that hard? Aren't you stressed? I'm like, yeah, it's a challenging job being a mom, but it's so fulfilling. And if I can help even one, even though my mission is 1 million, mom transform into a boss mom where she's confident in her system she set up to start her day. And she wakes up and she makes sure that even if the day is stressful, she has one thing of self-care that she's going to do for herself. If I can help just one mom tap into her boss mom self, then I will just feel so fulfilled. And so I want to say thank you to all my subscribers who are joining the Boss Mom Club. I have a very special something for you. If you go to the description of this video, I put together the ultimate morning routine planning guide. I was listening to my mamas and they were saying that, how do I start my day and not feel overwhelmed? How do I make sure that I incorporate self-care at the beginning of my morning so I'm not depleted by noon? So I put together the ultimate morning routine planning guide for all my busy mamas out there so that you can conquer your morning as a boss mom. So go to the description of this video and get your free copy. Did I mention free? Yes, mamas. This is a free planning guide for you. So check it out. It's in the description below. Go to bossmomclub.com and get your free copy today. So I just want to share with you all my story, like who I am. Like, some of you have been tuning into my videos. A lot of you have subscribed. Thank you. And I just want you all to know who I am and what my journey has been. So my name is Khadijah, and I started Boss Mom Club to connect, motivate, and inspire moms to know that they can have the productivity to get their day done. They can incorporate self-care to make sure that they have the strength to take care of their babies and their families. And I started this because that's what I struggle with. Let me rewind it to the beginning. So I am originally from Richmond, Virginia, and I'm currently living in Los Angeles. And I was transitioning careers when I found out that I was going to be a mom. And it was so scary. I was definitely scared, nervous, anxious, but also I was so excited to bring this little life into the world. And so I was changing career fields from I have a theater background, I was changing over to the film industry. And I was thinking, can I do this? Are there even working moms in the industry? And like, they are, but I'm someone who's trying to get into the industry. And that's my little one. Yes, Bush. I was the one who was trying to get into the industry, so I was so nervous that people would prejudge me being a mom and not give me opportunities that they would give other people because they weren't mothers, and thinking that I couldn't manage my task or my workload. And I even actually had someone tell me from a job that I was working before I transitioned into the film industry that I would have to send my baby to live with my mother in Virginia. And that it's crazy even thinking about it now that is something that really, it got to me, and it made me really sad that someone told me that to my face and told me that that was my only option if I wanted to continue to pursue my career, I would have to send my child away. And granted, there's some mothers who have to do that, and there's no shame to them if that's what you have to do. But for someone to tell me that that was my only option and kind of like piss away my dreams, that hurt me. And I don't know, it hurt me, but it also motivated me to redefine motherhood for myself. And that is something that I tell my mamas all the time. You can define motherhood for you and what you want it to be. Your motherhood doesn't have to look like my motherhood or her motherhood or their motherhood. It doesn't. It's whatever motherhood looks like for you. And so, one second, let me check on my kid. Back. So I, transitioned into the film industry, and I had my baby, and I was working really, really hard. I was working at companies that I never thought I would even have the opportunity to be at. I was super tired. At this time, my son was he was around 3 to 6 months. And I was so overwhelmed. I was ashamed to tell people I was a mother. It's not that I was ashamed. I just was so fearful that people would judge me if they knew that I was a mom, or think that I couldn't be on certain assignments or tackle certain projects. And now that, I'm a full year and some change, almost 2 years into the motherhood game, I know that being a mother is an asset. And that is what I want all of my mothers to know. Being a mother is such a strength, and being able to talk to potential employers and they say you being a mother is an asset, it's a strength. I know you can time manage. I know you can handle this task. And that is something that I want moms to know who are just starting on their journey. That's something that it took me, almost a year to really seal into my brain. And so I was working really hard. I was super tired, and I realized that I didn't have any systems in place. I didn't have a morning routine to get my day going so that I had self-care for myself in the morning. I didn't have a meal plan and just a full day planned out how I wanted to go. I was letting my day run me instead of me running my day. And so, mamas, we're reclaiming our time. And one way that you can reclaim your time, mama, is by getting your free ultimate morning routine planning guide by going to the description box below. Get your free copy, mamas. This is free. I don't know how long it will be free, but it's free right now. So if you're hearing this, just go and get your free copy, mamas. Please, I really want you to master your morning, and you can do that by getting your free planning guide. So I started implementing routines that really helped me on my journey, and I implemented a morning routine, and more important than just having a morning routine, I implemented a routine to get me back going when I fell off. And I feel like sometimes we can, get really charged up and we're working so hard. We get really charged up and we're working so hard, and we forget to take care of ourselves. I came up with a self-care routine, and that is why I'm so big on self-care. I had my routines, I was working them, I was striving in my career, I was striving as a mom with my partner. Everything was go, go, go. And that is when everything stopped. I was burned out. Mom burnout is real, career burnout is real. I was burnt out. And how can I show up as my 100% best self for my kid, for my partner, at work, for you all, if I'm burnt out? I can't. And so that's when I really started pouring into self-care and rediscovering what self-care meant to me. And it's so interesting because on the internet we see so many, self-care Sundays and self-care bubble baths, and I think it confused me on what self-care really was. And self-care is what makes you feel good. Self-care is whatever gets you going. And for me, that's been going on this. That's my son. He just dropped his cup. I'm about to wrap this video up because somebody wants mommy. My self-care journey has been going on my feminine journey of just re-tapping into all the things I enjoyed doing before I became a mother and before I, was in a long-term committed relationship, and that's doing my nails. I did these nails myself, so proud. Doing my hair, doing my makeup makes me feel good. And so for another mom, doing makeup might be, a waste of her time or not something that she's interested in. But for me, doing my makeup makes me feel so good, especially because I'm always on Zoom and I'm like always looking at the little box of myself and I'm like, I want to see a beat face. So it's all about rediscovering self-care and what self-care means to you. And like sometimes it takes a while to you're so wrapped up in your partner's life and your work life and your kids' life that you forget like what really makes me feel good, what makes me smile, and making sure that you do one thing for yourself every day. So mamas, I'm challenging you, write in the comments below what you did or what you're going to do for yourself today that makes you feel good. Self-care is not just for Sundays, mamas. So that was a little bit of my journey of how I started out, unsure about motherhood, people telling me what motherhood was, people defining their versions of motherhood for me, and how I had to redefine motherhood for myself, and to me being thrust into this new life of being a mom and working and being overwhelmed and having to put systems and productivity guides in place to really help me, and then going to the last stage of having motherhood redefined, having my systems in place, but being burnt out, and then having to rediscover self-care and loving on myself and taking the time to really connect with what I enjoy and what makes me feel good. And now I'm here sharing everything I've learned with you all so that no mama feels that motherhood isn't for her, or that she can't have time for herself, or that she doesn't have enough time in the day. So that is what Boss Mom Club is all about. And now I'm dedicated to helping 1 billion moms go from busy moms to boss moms. So mamas, that's the end of this video. I truly hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to get your free copy of the Ultimate Morning Routine Planning Guide. It is free in the description box below. It's going to help you master your morning, mamas. And also comment below the one thing you're going to do for yourself today that makes you feel good. All right, mamas, I'm so excited to continue on this journey with you all. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Boss Mom Club. I post lots of super helpful and informative content over there that if you like this, you're gonna love that. So till next time, mamas, keep bossing up.